back to a fresh, new, exciting episode of My Watch Therapy. Today we have the Alpiner Extreme by Alpina. Let's take a moment to connect with this very sharp looking timepiece. It's hard to get that rotor spinning. You would think that would just spin extra freely. Not so much. But you can see the case back there. Super sharp. Yep. I think the rotor is the coolest part of that. The movement itself doesn't look like anything extraordinarily artistic. But that's a cool rotor. And it's also a great dial. I mean, let's just be honest. That is the party trick right there. That honeycomb, nice sort of baby blue. I think that's just super sharp. I mean, the watch itself is... There are so many angles going on here. It's almost just like a stacks of pancakes here. Starting with that outer chapter ring. If you look closely, subliminally, there is a little Alpina symbol bored into each of these little screws. Then you got another layer. Then you got another layer. And then you got the case back. And this really interesting integrated bracelet. Looks like it breaks kind of right there, so it kind of snaps in right there. That's pretty cool. I think the whole thing itself kind of reminds me, don't skewer me, I know it's not the same. It's not the same. Reminds me of, that's what I said, a Audemars Piguet, so an AP, kind of royal oak. I was looking online. They're a little darker blue, but the 15500ST. It's also $51,000. That royal oak, and I don't know. It just reminds me of it. The price doesn't. What is the price? There it is. Dropping a 0 or 2, and that's what you got. And it's not an entry-level price. It is for sale at TikTok Time Shop in Colorado Springs, Colorado. There's a little more about it. But Jonathan and the folks down there can definitely take care of you if this is interest to you. I'll put a link in the description. Otherwise, just take it in. Take it in. I always, with these, there's several versions of these with the same case. I guess different dials and different movements with the same case. This Alpiner Extreme Series. But this one, I just always thought that was like some kind of pusher over there. It is not. It is not, but it sure looks like it. Really, the only thing is this, and it screws down. It is screwed down now. It's got a nice blue hue to it. I think that's a sticker on there still. And this thing is still wrapped up in order to make it as perfect as can be if you should or anybody wants to buy it. But once you unscrew it, it'll pop out. It takes a little bit. There it is. Pops way out. A little springy there. So that'll wind it. It is an automatic. You can fully hack it and set the time. And then actually one click should be the date. Yep. Time's still going. And then if you want the time, you pull it all the way out. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, I think the Alpina symbol in the automatic, I think it gets kind of lost in there. It's almost the exact same color as the dial, so you tend to, at least my eye loses it, and I think they could have put something on there that would have popped out a little more. But that's just my opinion. They are loomed hands, indices, all that. So a lot to love here, a lot to love. I think that, like I showed you the display case back, I think that's pretty cool. The movement's a bit dull, but that rotor's nice. And then my other little note here, kind of interesting. I really like that. And I apologize. I don't want to. Oh, I will take it apart. It comes apart. There it is. Get a better view of the case back. And I like that. The only thing with these is, I guess it'll work. Some of them, it does overlap. So you don't want to like go like that and then like that. It'll bang into it. I don't really care for that. It's too bad. I guess you get used to it and you just got to pay attention to make sure you put that one down, then that one down. But, you know, pretty secure, pretty secure. H-link bracelet, which I think always looks good, kind of flashy in the light there. Yeah, so this is the Alpiner Extreme Automatic, and it's not a Royal Oak, it's not 51,000, but it does have an anti-shock system. It is 39 millimeters across, 28,800 vibrations per hour. So it does have a really solid movement in there, and you know, it's an automatic. It's beautiful. You can watch it just ticking on by. Thank you so much for watching. This has just been a quick look at this great looking watch. I'll put a link in the description. You can click on that if you wish, and it will go right to the TikTok website. And those are great people running that second generation watch and clock store in Colorado Springs, Colorado, and they'd love to help you out. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for spending a little of your most precious commodity, which is time, watching this video. Please like and subscribe if you wish, and more of my videos will come straight to your inbox, your YouTube inbox. Take care. Bye now.